Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gunnar here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited to talk to you guys today about bedding areas. As you can see, I'm standing in a bedding area that I hinge cut 3-4 years ago. Now I've been in here a couple times since then, touching things up and going through this process that I'm going to share with you guys here today in this video. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm looking at where deer are bedding to begin with. When I find where deer like to bed, this particular area is more of a doe bedding area, but it's really hot during the rut. There's a lot of bucks that cruise through here. I've got a stand location not far from here, a couple of them at that, but this is a huge cruising area. This is a big bowl down in this bottom here, and I've got bedding high up on this ridge. Now, as I'm scouting my property and I find where these does like to bed, I'm looking at it from the perspective of how can I enhance that, how can I improve it, and how can I make it more huntable for me? So I threw on the work pants, I threw on the boots, and I came in here with a saw. And what I did is I hinge cut virtually everything in here. Now I wasn't select cutting, I'm just coming in here and I made like a 40-yard wide by 40-yard wide circle. And why I did that is I'm trying to create pockets of natural regeneration, enhancing this bedding area. What does a deer need in a bedding area? Well, they need side cover, they need security, safety, exit strategies, and then they need daytime browse nearby, right? It doesn't have to be inside that bedding area, but you can imagine it only makes it better when it is. So I came in here, and why I'm hinge cutting to start is I'm putting that side cover into that bedding area immediately. I don't want to have to wait 2, 3, 4 years for this to grow up and produce some side cover. I'm coming in here and I'm putting the side cover down immediately. Now it's producing results immediately. It's benefiting this bedding area as soon as I do this habitat work, as soon as I put these hinge cuts down. I'm getting that side cover, I'm increasing the value of this bedding area and making deer want to be there more. And as I'm hinge cutting these trees over, I'm putting a large amount of daytime browse and food down with those tops of the trees. If I were to come in here and hinge over a couple aspens, some box elder, that in itself provides a huge food source value for deer and daytime browse. That's an awesome addition to what they're already feeding on within this bedding area. Now, once this bedding area starts to produce daytime browse and it's regenerating, it's creating its own side cover, and as that sunlight is penetrating in here through that canopy that I've opened up here through these hinge cuts, as that matures and as that regeneration is occurring, I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna flush cut a lot of these hinge cuts back down, because hinge cuts aren't going to last forever. That's a common misconception, is people think that hinge cutting is the end all be all, the answer to everything, and that's not the case. It can be an effective tool when used properly, when used for a benefit in 1, 2, 3 years. But after that, it's just a mess and it's virtually not providing any value. So I'm coming in here, I'm hinging all these trees over to start with to get that bedding area enhanced right now. So I don't have that lag time of 2, 3 years when I'm waiting for that natural regeneration to occur because of the canopy that I'm opening up. Now, once this regeneration happens, and I come in here and I flush cut it, now once we get to that point, it's just maintenance. I don't have to come in here and continue to drop trees over and over again. I'm just touching things up. When things get 8, 10 feet tall, I'll come back down here, I'll knock some down, I'll thin it out a little bit, so I have that regeneration on a cycle. The first time you improve a bedding area is gonna be the hardest time. I had to hinge over probably 60 trees in this area to create that good canopy exposure that I was looking for. Now after this, I've already got this whole canopy opened up. So now it's just picking and choosing what trees are blocking the sunlight and taking that valuable sunlight so I can get the most regeneration possible. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but as I'm walking through this bedding area, I can see all of the regen that's getting browsed down. This is a bedding area that's getting used year round. I came in here from the top down and I was walking past multiple beds perched up on the top third of this hill here, watching the valley And they've got this daytime browse, they've got this awesome side cover, and then they've also got the topography on top of that. So those are the keys for a good bedding area, is elevation advantage, topography. It also acts as a form of cover. Now you're talking about side cover, which is hiding deer from that side-to-side exposure of other deer or predators. And then we're looking at the wind advantage, whereas they're bedding with the wind over their back, watching over this valley, and then you bring in that daytime browse value, you've got a 10 out of 10 bedding area right there. So back to step one here is I'm scouting, I'm finding where deer are enjoying bedding to begin with. It's got something they enjoy from the get-go. Now I just want to enhance that. How can I enhance that? How can I make sure it's in a position, in a place that I can hunt it effectively? And if it's not in a place that I can't hunt it effectively, I'm not going to go ahead and improve that and enhance that bedding area because I don't want deer there. But if it's in a place that I enjoy, that I like to have deer staying, where I think the movement that they're on, coming from bedding to food sources, is a movement that I can take advantage of, hunting safely and effectively, yeah, I'm going to enhance that bedding area. I want more deer there. So I'm coming in here, I'm hinging over all these trees, I'm making a pocket, I'm exposing that sunlight to the forest floor here. I'm promoting that regeneration, that natural regeneration. I'm providing that side cover, and I'm also providing the daytime browse on top of it. So once that starts occurring, once that daytime browse starts coming up, that side cover is effective without my dead hinges at this point. I'm coming in here and I'm flush cutting those hinges back down to get them out of the way so more regeneration can occur. So take these things, apply them to existing bedding areas that you want to enhance, and I guarantee you, you're going to have a happier, healthier deer herd to hunt come next fall.